Good afternoon from Greenwich High School, where the Staples Wreckers take the 40-minute drive over to Greenwich High School and take on the Greenwich Cardinals. And I'm Jackson Valenti, joined alongside Ben Clow here on WWPT 90.3 Saxon Savio. Now both battling to win the faceoff here, and a violation on Savio and a result in Zach's pocket. Sax now over to Wood. Wood now bring it all the way down to the goal line, extended on the right side all the way to X. Still with the ball now, getting defended hard by Dietrich. Now gets over to Zinn. Zinn at the 30-yard line, top right angle of the box. Zinn now working his way to the top middle of the box and all the way to the right angle. Now gets over to Sakara. Goal line extended on the right side, now over to Wood. Wood standing at X. 5 yards against each other with Sakara. Getting defended now by DeCristo. Using his long pull to check his stick. Now over to Zinn. Zinn on the left side. Gets it right back to Wood, and Wood will now bring it onto the other side to see who's available. We have a cut in Zinn. Zinn trying to take a shot. Too wide as it goes on a play, and he'll chase down his own shot. And Ben, a little trickery right there as Zinn was trying to go around the back.
Yeah, really tough for goalies to really see where that behind-the-back shot is coming out. Great shot selection there by Zinn as he was goal extended. Didn't have anyone to pass to and took that shot.
Staples Wreckers go back to their offense with Hallgarden now over to Zinn. Zinn over to Sakara. Sakara now over to Levy. Levy now takes a shot. He scores! Harris Levy making it 1-0 with 10 minutes and 42 seconds left until the end of this first quarter.
Great shot there by Levy. And Staples has been working on this, it seems like, time and time again, Jackson, on these cuts. We saw Dobson Cooper and Max Levy get their goals like that last week. And it seems like they're like getting Sakara to X because he's so dominant from behind there. And getting cutters and seeing if he can get to them. And if not, be able to dodge and possibly dump it out.
Well, at the middle of the 50-yard line, we see Sax and Savio once again. And right now, Sax is leading the faceoffs 1-0. And, well, we'll check out throughout the rest of the game. There's been 2 shots on Triscari's goal, and Zinn tried getting it past Triscari, but couldn't even get it between the bars to even give Triscari a shot. And then we also saw Levy get around the cage to score one past Triscari. Savio wins the faceoff here for the Greenwich Cardinals and brings it all the way down to the 30-yard line to the top right angle of the box and sets up this Greenwich offense. O'Connor now with the ball. Bringing it down to Graves. Graves now tries to get it over to Neer. Neer takes a shot and he scores! Neer now making it 1-1 with 10 minutes and 16 seconds left until the end of this first quarter. And Ben, this team is going back and forth, and really both teams aren't afraid to shoot here.
Yeah, they definitely are not. Staples had a little trouble there getting their defensive midi, Cole Brockwell, onto the field. Looks like a little confusion over there on the sideline. And by him not being able to get on the field, Mir, the guy you do not want to leave open, was open on the wing at about the 20-yard line, was able to set up and take a rip to the left side of Garber, and Garber could not get there fast enough.
Sax and Savio once again 1-1 on the faceoff so far. Sax was able to get it near his side until a whistle is blown and violation on Sax. So here comes the Greenwich Cardinals offense. It'll all start with Savio bringing it inside the box on the top right angle. Now turns around to get it over to O'Connor. O'Connor with the ball. Brings it over to the left side and makes a cut to get it over to the middle of the box. Now coming in is Dowling. Dowling with the ball. Looking to find his men, and Peters is available to get that pass. Peters over to Lawrence. Lawrence with the ball. Moving his stick right and left to keep that ball strong in his pocket. Now over to Feta. Feta right to O'Connor. O'Connor Peters. Peters sidesteps twice and tries to turn around and cut. Not able to do so as it looks like Cole Brockwell gets that out of his stick, and here comes Billy Hutchinson picking up the loose ground ball. Hutchinson with his ends, one hand, gets it all the way to the 30-yard line. Winds up, finds Wood. Wood takes a shot, he scores! Tanner Wood making it 2-1 with 9 minutes and 21 seconds left until the end of this first half. And this Staples offense is just playing with smarts, and what a great turnover to a fast break in an offense, Ben.
Yeah, what set that all up there was Cole Brockwell, the defensive midi. He came over from half field and set a pick on 2 guys. They ran right into him. Zinn had the open lane. He drew the slide and was able to find Tanner Wood right in front of the crease for the open goal. And Wood's been having trouble finishing those, but definitely not having trouble here today.
Certainly agree. He was able to get it right past Triscari, 5 yards in between them, and really make the game 2-1. And for Saxon Savio, it's been a battle at the middle of the 50-yard line right on that Cardinal. Sacks win the face-off of another violation. This Staples Wreckers offense get underway here, and well, we'll see him once again with Zinn. Zinn now looking for a curl back cut and uses it, and will now have 6 or 7 yards between him and Tucker. Zinn to Hallgarden. Hallgarden switching hands with the stick at the 40-yard line, bringing it all the way to the 30-yard line. Decides to curl back to the 40 and gets over to Zinn. Zinn the hash marks all the way to the line and getting checked now by a long pull in Dietrich. Zinn giving the ball up to get over to Lonergan. Lonergan behind the cage. Over to Zinn. Zinn back to Lonergan. Lonergan now switching sticks and switching sides behind the cage. Finds Zinn. Zinn tries to go around the back but fakes that and decides to bring it back to the alley on the right side. Gets it over to Lonergan. Lonergan behind the cage trying to beat a short stick player in Savio. Lonergan now to Sakara. Sakara top left. Brings it down to Wood. Wood takes a shot. Too wide as it goes out of play, and Max Lonergan backing that shot up there, Ben.
Yeah, they had a lot of success with that last week, and that's one of the reasons that I think they took that game by so much because of possession time. Because possession is really how you win the game. If you have great backups, you're going to be able to keep getting your shots, and the more shots you take on the goalie, the more chances you get of it going in.
Zinn the ball at the top of the 30-yard line. Gets a play called by his coach, and it looks like they're going to want to ISO Zinn as there's 10 yards between him and Ayub, and he'll pass that out, actually, and get it down to Wood. Wood now to Lonergan. Lonergan on the right side, goal line extended. Gets over to Sakara behind the cage. Patrick Sakara getting defended by Bologna. As Zinn, 30-yard line. Trying to beat his man. Looking to wind up. Takes a shot too wide as it goes out of play. Patrick Sakara there to chase that shot as it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, we keep on seeing that, the Staples team be able to get back to the X spot, and usually it's Patrick Sakara, but they always have someone back there. Really smart of Coach Mack, because most teams like to run an open set, but by having a guy behind at X, you're able to keep on getting those possessions and keep, working at getting the shots that you want.
Cooper now trying to use his big body to free up some space against Large, and not able to do so far. And Wood getting checked hard and gives it back up to the 30-yard line. Wood now using some space, goes to a curl, takes a shot. Saved by Triscari. Triscari now set to clear it out of his crease and will now give it off to Savio. Bailey Savio on the left side at the 40-yard line, trying to work past the 50-yard line as the Greenwich Cardinals are moving from right to left, trying to score on Garber. Triscari now with the ball at the 40-yard line. Rare to see a goalie all the way out there. Gives it up 20 yards away and hits Dowling in the chest. Dowling now over to O'Connor. O'Connor appears to settle it, Ben, and this Greenwich offense appears to want a shot here early or bring it back out.
Yeah, something Staples is doing well so far is the ride. It really takes the juice out of an offense when they have to, work to get it down the field and then have to set up on offense. So really great for the Staples team.
Bogger now over to Peters. Peters now gets checked from behind, but able to give it up. Finds one of his men in Bogger. Bogger with the ball. Loses it, and there's a loose ball. A couple of players now trying to get that a loose ball whistle, and it will be a loose ball push, Ben, and heading the other way.
Yeah, that was an interesting call there because Greenwich picked up the ball there, and the ref didn't even stop it when it was on Staples, so interesting that he called that so late.
Garber now over to the long pull, and Blake Runkle. Runkle using his legs to get all the way into the 30-yard line until a tremendous check by, it appears to be Graves, able to use the back end of Runkle's stick to free up that ball.
Yeah, Tanner Wood there telling Blake Runkle, the sophomore, just get it up to an offensive guy. You got it over, but we need to settle our offense.
Near the ball. On the goal line extended on the left side all the way to X. Still has space, goes to a high step and trying to free up himself against Sakara. Getting checked hard now with the double team with Macaluso and Sakara, and decides to back it out and reset the offense. So now we still see Bogger with the ball. Bogger now to Feta. Feta takes a shot and he scores! Feta making it 2-2 with 5 minutes and 6 seconds left until the end of the first half.
Yeah, Runkle got caught up there behind the cage when Feta tried to cut. He got stuck. His stick got stuck behind at X. He wasn't able to get in front and open shot there.
Feta able to work his magic inside the crease, get by a couple of players, and another tremendous job by Bogger to get around the cage and really use that high step that is rare to see in lacrosse, especially when there's a player close to you. But what a move there by Bogger to free up space against Sakara. And